Hey there, it's Chef Peppy Joe coming to you. So here we have 2 split chicken breasts from Aldi. And we got the Thermomaven. And one of the grill probes for the 1100 2B. Now, this seasoning on here, this rub on here is Montreal steak seasoning. It is so good on chicken. Yes, they make a chicken seasoning, I know that. But this is so good. I'm going to put my probes into the thickest part of the meat. So one's going to go in here on this side, and then another one is going to go over here on this side, because this is the apex of the breast. The thickest part is always the apex. Then it goes back into the thinner part, the tail, which is the back side of the rib cage. So the apex is the thickest part, which is the front, which is here, and that's where I'm going to put my 2 probes. So let's get that started. Okay, so here we are. We've got the number 2 probe here, the number 1 probe here, and on the base, number 1, number 2. These breasts, these were seasoned up this morning, and they were vac sealed in a vacuum bag and put back in the fridge, so all this spice could infuse into the meat. So now we have the 1100 2B running, and it's on super smoke mode, so we're going to take these out and get these on out there. As you can see, it's running super smoke mode. The temp is at 160. The inside temp is 161. There they are on the smoker. Now it's hard to see because of the way the sun is, but there they are there on the smoker. And the internal says 35, which is pretty much in line with what's on the Thermomaven, within a couple degrees, which is expected. And now we're going to run this on here in super smoke mode until those internals are between 65 and 70. I am running the Smokehouse Sam's Club brand, which is made by Bear Mountain, which I always run. And I'm about a half a hopper full here. And we'll come back and check on this in a bit. The other thing that I wanted to mention too is that I am running the smoker off of my Oupes 2400 Exodus series power pack, and right now it's not drawing the fire rod power, but it's drawing the auxiliary, the induction fan, and the auger. So that's right around 50% or 50 watts. Okay, so here is the temps 1 and 2 on the Thermomaven, and the temp on the grill probe. We're still running in super smoke at 160. We've been on for 36 minutes, and now we're going to take this temp, which is the set temp, we're going to take it up to 300, and we're going to check the temps with the InstaPen to see how they are in coordination with the other probes. So we're going to open this up. There's the chicken. You got probe 1, probe 2, and here's the grill probe. Now that's at the top surface, so it's going to be a little warm. Okay, that's a little bit deeper. $75, and we are right on. 74.4, and the number 1 probe on the Thermomaven is reading 75. So it is dead on. It's spot on. Okay, that's that's above, almost to the top surface there. So that's going to be a little. Okay. 73, 74. So we're doing good. We're right on. Now I'm going to turn this up to 300 through the app. Okay, as you can see, the app says 143. Controller says 145. It's matched. Okay, it's matched. So now I'm going to turn the temp up to 300. Okay, there we go. 300. 300. And we're still running within the exact parameters. Okay, we're still running good. 2 degrees, which is great. Been on for 41 minutes, and the Thermomaven base, along with the Thermomaven F1 Stealth, confirm the temps. So we're doing good. Now we'll run this until this internal, and we double check it with the Thermomaven pen, F1 pen. When that hits chicken breast doneness temp of the chicken needs to be 165. I'll run this until it hits 160, pull it, and let it set. And carryover will give me the 165 that I need. So that's what it's looking like right now. Okay, so here we are. We got notifications that the chicken has hit the temp, and we're going to double check it. Now, one thing I want to point out is this temperature here is not coinciding with the Thermomavens, and I think the reason being is that this probe might be at its end of life. This is an old probe, so we're going to double check it with the instant read and see what we get. Okay, we're at 161.7 on that one. $165 on that one. Also 165. Also 165. We are done. If I look at the actual app, this actually says on the actual app 164.8. So it is 165, and this one says the same thing. They just haven't synced together, but they are right. But this one's going to get thrown out and changed. But there they are, and they are looking good. Okay, there they are. Finished, and they're resting a little bit until we get the rice from the Instant Pot done up. But skin is crispy, and the reason that what that yellow stuff is butter. So I just put a little bit of butter on them just to give them a little bit of a shine. Okay, so can you do chicken low and slow to start? Yes, you can. What the process is, as I explained in the beginning of the video, is you need to do it for a certain period of time. Now, depending on what you're using, whether you're using like I did today, chicken breasts or thighs or leg quarters, or even doing a spatchcock chicken, whether you spatchcock it or bullfrog it, either way, you can start it out low and slow. It can be done. You do not have to start out hot and fast. Okay? That's where you lose your smoke flavor. If you're starting out at 300, 350, 375, right off the bat, you're not going to get smoke flavoring. It doesn't work that way. Not with a pellet smoker. They burn differently, they smoke differently, and it's just not going to work. And you're going to be disappointed in the flavor of the smoke. So you can start out low and slow, 160, 180 on the smoker. Mine just happens to be 160 with a super smoke function. Run that until you hit 65, 70 internal, and then turn your heat up 300, 350 to finish off the cook. And that's how it's done. I mean, that's how you get smoke, and that's how you get crisped up skin. No oils, no cornstarch, no baking powder, no binders, nothing. Just season it up and put it on that way. Okay, I hope that these videos that I do give you some insight and teach you the proper ways of doing things. So, until the next time, have a great one. We'll catch you later.